Hey everybody, Terry coming back at you. We're going to be doing another review today. However, today I'm going to do something similar to what I did on my Granite vlog review. I'm going to be using this all day long. You're going to get a chance to see, kind of come along with me on it, and at the end, we'll do a review. We get to review General Loose. Now, I just got this yesterday in my order. I did a review on General Original Portion, which I didn't really like, but I figured I'd take a chance. I'd get some General Loose. See how I like that, especially now that I'm dipping the loose instead of upper decking. As usual, start right at that barcode, move your way around, General, little General logo there. Strength is 2 out of 4 on this. I'm not sure what that means in terms of milligrams per gram, but if I remember the website correctly, it said that this was an 8-to-1 ratio, so that's just what I'm going to kind of go with. But since it's labeled a strength 2, I'm guessing it's more along the lines of 10-to-1 ratio. At least that's what I'm going to say. Plain Jane General insignia there. Now this apparently was like their original formula for their loose, for their snus. Period. Let's take a quick look. First thing we're going to discuss is the scent. You can smell a really nice tobacco scent to this. It's a little bit kind of what you might call between the Granite and the Grove. The tobacco is more or less plain Jane tobacco scent, but not the same kind of a tobacco scent as the Granite. So you've got a nice, slightly rich, but not too rich tobacco scent to this, as well as a hint of citrus and quite a bit of that bergamot oil. Let's take a quick look at the grind. Now this is a grind similar to the Grove, but the moisture content on this is higher than the Grove is. So it's a little bit easier to work with, pretty easy to make into a Prilla shape. Now, check this out. This is something that as a dipper drives me nuts, as an Alaskan dipper. You see up here, our Copenhagen doesn't come in fiberboard cans, only comes in plastic. You can't get fiberboard up here in Alaska. I order this from Sweden, fiberboard. Really? Come on, Copenhagen. Really? So I'm gonna pack my first lip of this stuff. It is currently 7:55 in the morning. I woke up about 5, figured I wasn't going to get back to sleep, so I'd just come here and start work. Can't sleep, might as well accomplish something. Packed you in a nice little shape there. If I'm going to venture a guess, I'd say that's probably a little bit too much. In fact, I'm certain of it. That's a good, big, solid 3 grams. And this early in the morning, I'm not sure, but I already had a portion this morning. Yeah, I'd say that's about 3 grams. Oh well. I'll show you what I'm up to. Alright, we were brought in here. This is the boiler that this facility has been using for many years. We were asked to install another boiler to utilize as a primary while using the old boiler system as a backup only system. We put the boiler in place. It's a Buderus. Those things are top of the line. I had to tear out all of the heating lines and repipe everything, and yesterday I finished tying in the new boiler to the existing system, and I have to tighten all the bolts and make everything look pretty in the way it's supposed to. I'm going to put this faceplate on today in the burner, get everything all hooked up. Hopefully I'll get the electrical done too. And I would like to be able to fire this puppy by tonight, but you never know. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll get my wish and have it fired tonight. It'd be nice. If I can fill it up, let it fire tonight, it'll bleed the air out of the system over the course of the night. And if anything happens where this new boiler system shuts down, I'm going to leave this turned on. Just turn the temperature settings down so that this acts as a backup. If this new one fails for any reason, this will pick up the slack. So the building will maintain heat, which is a good thing because it's below zero out there. All right, let's see what I can do. Hey everybody, it's 10:15, and that last lip that you saw me put in only lasted me about 45 minutes. That was about my third lip out of that General, and it seems to be pretty consistent. It loses its flavor right about 40 to 45 minutes. But I had to come back out to my house for some shielded cable and some electrical parts to hook that burner up. So, but I am about to put in another lip of General. So let's pack us another lip. So I'll squish it all down into one little corner of the can here. So I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Okay, so this job just got more complicated. It actually got more complicated about an hour and a half ago. The roof wasn't put on the way we thought it was. It was just stick built in place. The roof joists don't line up with the ceiling joists. Now I have to improvise. My third lip of General loose. But yeah, it's the job got more interesting. You gotta love that. Just when you think you got things figured out, where everything will go all right, the universe or fate or whatever throws you a curveball. Hammer up. So now I have to tear into the roof. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Well, that's done. I had to tear apart the entire roof. Well, I say the entire roof, a 6-foot section roof, to get inside and reframe everything so that I can cut a hole for a exhaust stack for a boiler. Lovely. It is now towards the end of my day. Well, not really, but for recording. I'm going to throw in one more lip of General. I got rid of the other one about 40 minutes ago. And then we are going to do the review. Now for the review of General Original Loose. I have to say, you know, there's one thing I really got to give General. This stuff pinches together really well. I mean, it compresses, it works together really well. It doesn't take a bunch of messing around with. Now, last night when I first got this stuff, I tried to bake Aprilia to put in my upper deck. I think I've just lost my touch with it because I've been dipping it the whole time, you know? It worked together good. I couldn't get my Aprillas to stay together good, but I think that was me, not necessarily the snooze. When you break this open, you come eye to eye with a wonderful looking grind. With a wonderful looking grind. It's really a fine grind, but it's not totally compressed all the time, you know? Some of them that I've run across anyway, if they have a finer grind, a lot of times they tend to come real compressed. And they work together okay, but man, this stuff, I'm amazed. It works together really well. It's easy to shape, easy to form, easy to toss in the lip. Well, lower deck. But it pinches good, packs good. Now, the flavor on this. Now, I did a review on General Original Portions a while back, and I told you I was not impressed. Okay, I don't remember the rating I gave it, but it wasn't good. I decided I'd give General Loose a try, and you know what? I'm really glad I did. The flavor on this is top notch. It's got that nice tobacco flavor. It's not real robust like Grove, but it does have a nice tobacco flavor to it. But you really get good hints of that bergamot oil in this. Not much in the line of citrus do you get, but you do get a nice hit of that bergamot flavor. It's surprising to me because normally I'm not really one for bergamot. Maybe my tastes have changed. I don't know. I can't really say. But normally I'm not a one for bergamot flavor. But in this, it really does do a good job of rounding out that flavor. Now, I've heard people say that they get hints of pepper and this and that. I don't. I'll be honest with you, I don't. All I get is tobacco and bergamot with just a very slight hint of citrus, but I get no pepper at all. I don't really get any pepper in this. Bergamot, tobacco, and they do complement each other very, very well. It's like each flavor builds on the other flavor and really gives you a nice, well-developed flavor profile. The timing on this, it lasts about 40 minutes. At about the 40-minute mark, I find I have to pull it out because it loses its flavor, starts getting that muddy texture to it, you know. At about 30 minutes, it begins to mudslide off to the sides. And by 40 minutes, it's really starting to mudslide. It's lost its flavor. I no longer am getting nicotine off of it, so I got to pull it out. However, I have to give General one thing. This stuff, after I pull it out, my nicotine cravings are satisfied for about another hour afterwards, which is doing pretty well for someone who has a nicotine intake as substantial as mine. So if it can sustain my nicotine needs for a good hour after I take it out, after the nicotine has worn off, then I'm very happy with it. And I am actually very pleased with the flavor on this. And I'm glad I am, because I accidentally ordered 10 cans of this instead of the 5 that I had intended. But yeah, it's a nice, beautiful flavor. I'm very happy with this when I was very disappointed with the portions. So y'all, I definitely suggest giving General Loose a try, because it's a completely different experience than the portions. The flavor is better developed. It's bolder. It really is a completely different flavor experience. So I would definitely suggest giving General Loose a try. Especially if you've tried the portions and you weren't real fond of them, give 1 can of General Loose a try. I'm pretty sure you will be very pleasantly surprised. Oh, for a rating on this, I'm going to give this a good solid 5. I have to tell you, it's right up there with Grove with me. I'm definitely enjoying this can of General Loose. We'll see how I feel after 4 or 5 cans of it, but so far, man, I love this stuff. The flavor is fantastic. I'm impressed. You guys take care. I hope your day, week, month, year is going fantastic, and I wish you all nothing but love and happiness, y'all. Take care, y'all. This has been Terry. I'm out.